Let's hop in with the biggest story in the week. Daniel Bryan back in the WWE. On Tuesday afternoon, WWE made the surprising announcement Daniel Bryan's been cleared to return to action. SmackDown opened with Daniel Bryan talking about how hard it's been since he was forced to retire 2 years ago. He thanked his supporters, especially his wife Brie, for not letting him give up, keeping him fighting for his dream. Daniel Bryan didn't waste much time getting back in the ring. As SmackDown ended, he fired Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They attacked Daniel, who immediately showed he was still the same high-speed, fearless competitor he's always been. Really, I thought we'd never see Daniel Bryan back in the WWE ring. I thought he'd be wrestling, but I never thought he'd be back in WWE. So I'm very happy to see him.
Yeah, that was when you sent me that. Because you'll send me the emails with big wrestling news that say come in during the week, and I saw that I was like, whoa, I didn't think that was going to happen. At least I kind of thought he was probably done in WWE, and that if his contract expired, he would probably go wrestle elsewhere. That was based off of how long this has been, because it seems like he's been, in his mind, he's been well for a long time. But it's when I found out what he had to do in the as far as challenging Maroon, which I'm all for that. Like I think it's so cool that he didn't accept no, and I think that's a great example for the world and that sometimes things, if we don't like something, it's not necessarily going to turn around overnight, but if you work hard enough and you are diligent and you keep a positive mindset and grateful, key word from that whole promo was grateful, which I was really, really happy to hear him say that he learned for things to be grateful for during all of this. And good things can happen to good people, and he's a prime example of that. That is, he had to go and get the opinions of multiple doctors, top brain experts, and
wait. So why was he out?
He's had a lot of concussions throughout his career.
Oh yeah, that's serious.
And he's had some injuries, and WWE wouldn't clear him after the last round when I was still there.
Okay.
And I could clear. It's been quite frustrating for him because he loves wrestling.
Yeah,
that's all he's ever done. So he had that taken away, and I remember I saw him at Rusev's wedding last year, and he was doing, I don't know if he was GM then or he was doing something on as a TV role only, and I could just see like it was really tough for him because to go to TV and be around all the other wrestlers and like you can't do it, or you can do it, but you're being told you can't do it.
Right.
It was frustrating for him, I'm sure. And so as you saw on SmackDown, I thought he looked great.
He did, yeah.
It looked like he hasn't missed a beat, but I would have, and I actually was talking about this with the 2-man podcast guys. The thought he could have eased him. They could have eased him in maybe a little.
The powerbomb in the apron wasn't a good idea.
That and I thought it just. A beatdown would have been more than sufficient, but I was happy. Like the yes kicks got the best reaction out of everything. And then seeing him do the running drop kicks in the corner where he took some pretty nasty falls again, and he's in street clothes. And but again, Daniel Bryan only knows one speed, and that's what the people love about him, I think, because he's that underdog that is just that he's going to scratch and claw, and he's just a gritty old soul in the ring, and he looked great. But the power bomb on the apron, I was like, well, I guess they're going to find out how good his brain is right away. That's a power bomb in the middle of the ring I thought would have been sufficient since that's a finish. But yeah, I'm happy for him. I think everybody is.